This is Steve Renfro. I have with me this morning Gina Taylor, who is in the inaugural class of the Moss Point Sports Hall of Fame. Gina, we're glad to have you here today.
Well, thank you. I want to thank everyone in the Hall of Fame committee for putting all this together. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here.
We appreciate that because
And
it's a bunch of volunteers, and we've done a good bit of work. And so, thank you for mentioning that. So, let's talk about growing up in Helena. And you've lived there all your life, have you?
yes, sir, I sure have.
So what was it like when you first started playing sports, just in the backyard? What kind of sports did you play? What kind of games did you play in the backyard?
Played, went out with my mom and daddy out there playing softball in my front yard, just practicing. Just everybody in the neighborhood come over to play. We played football. We played everything.
Yep.
Everything that we could play, we played. It wasn't just one sport. We just picked up a ball and started throwing and playing and having a great time.
So who were some of the children you played with that you can remember early on there?
Cindy Watkins was one of my best friends, and she was actually one of Moss Point's softball players.
Yeah.
And we get on a little motorcycle and we'd ride up and down the road, and we had a good time. It was Helena is such a great place to live. We all went to Moss Point. Moss Point is such a small town. I'm so proud to be from Moss Point because it had so many great athletes from our small town.
Yeah, just to be clear, for the folks watching, Helena is in the Moss Point School District. It's north of the city of Moss Point. It's really outside the city of Moss Point, but it's in the Moss Point School District.
It is.
So you came to Moss Point, and your entire elementary and junior high and high school experience was in Moss Point then.
Right. We went to Escatawba.
Right.
Elementary.
Right. So what do you remember about the first time you played organized softball?
Traveling.
Yeah. So did you play like in junior high though?
I did. I played. You talking about at high school?
Just the first time you play any kind of organized softball. Was there something like equivalent to Little League or?
I played played for Moss Point, of course, when I was in high school, and we played. Started out with Patalos in Ocean Springs, which was a very good team. Coach Milton Seymour coached me, and what a great coach! I was lucky. I had some of the best coaches in the world to coach me.
So this was a traveling team?
It was.
Yeah.
It was 16-18.
Right.
And then from there, I went to college at Gulf Coast Community College in Panama City. Played 2 years there, and played 2 years at Livingston. And in between, I played Women's Major Open, which is professional, and Key Forward Mustangs out of Pensacola, Florida.
There's a professional women's softball. Mm-hmm. Wow.
It was Women's Major Open, and for about 10 years played there, and then went to Cookeville, Tennessee, which was called UPI, which classified Yellow Pages. And between both of them, we won 5 national championships. So it was pretty good.
Oh, that's great. So what position did you play in the softball?
Moss Point, I played infielder. I was a shortstop. Second and third, I was infielder.
Yeah. How'd you bat in the lineup? Did you bat third?
Like third.
Third, yeah.
Yes, sir. I was mostly a right field hitter. Move the runners. But
so you bat left or right?
Right-handed.
Right. So you were driving the ball to the opposite field.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So who were your teams that were your main competition when you played high school softball?
Ocean Springs was pretty tough.
Yeah.
We had to get past Ocean Springs, but in our era we was pretty good. When you played Moss Point, we won.
Yeah.
You didn't want to play Moss Point back then.
So Ocean Springs was the main competition.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
And so how many years did you play high school softball? Did you play in the 9th grade as well?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you played 4 years of softball in high school?
Mm-hmm. Actually, we started out in 10th grade.
Started in the 10th?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we was at Magnolia in the 9th.
So Magnolia was still 7th, 8th, and 9th grade?
Right, yes.
You came through, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we did start in 10th grade here in Moss Point.
Yep.
Had Mr. Joseph, which no longer here, but Miss Lewis and Mr. Joseph was our coaches. Great coaches. They didn't. They taught us more than the game. They taught us respect,
right,
and how to treat people.
So I know Brenda Lewis, who's being honored in the second class of the Moss Point Sports Hall of Fame, and but I don't know Mr. Joseph. Tell me about him.
Mr. Joseph, he was our coach. He coached travel ball. He had some of the best teams around. His daughter played with us, Jennifer.
Right.
And he was just always there. He was there. He was more than a coach. He was our family member. You know,
Okay.
him and Miss Lewis both. They was mentors. They taught us the game, and they also taught us how to respect people.
Okay. How did they do that? How do you teach somebody to respect people?
Well, if we did something we wasn't supposed to be doing, they was like our mom and dad.
Yeah.
They got on to us.
Yeah.
And we better listen, because we knew when we went home, they done made a phone call home too. So we knew we better straighten up, because they wasn't going to put up with it. And we learned respect. We learned to, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I mean, that's what they wanted.
Right.
And that was Moss Point.
Good. So you at Moss Point, how many state championships teams did you play on? Did y'all?
In Moss Point, when I played, that we didn't have state.
Oh,
we just had district.
You just had district?
You're right.
So how many district championships did you win?
I want to say 2.
2 out of the 3 years you played?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So who were some of the other team members on that team?
Well, you have Pam Taylor, which is a nominee this year.
Right.
This Pam played softball and basketball. So many. You had Sharon Osgood. You had Sharon Parker. You had Jennifer Joseph. It's so many that I can't. I mean, I know them. It's just so many so many well deserving to be here today, because our team was awesome. We had a great team.
So who hit home runs on the team?
We had a few of us hit home runs. We always liked to go to Pascagoula. Pascagoula had those small fields.
Yeah.
And we loved going to Pascagoula, because we could hit them over easy.
And you beat Pascagoula every time, did you?
We tried to.
Yeah.
Miss Lewis said we couldn't lose Pascagoula. When Moss Point drove up, we had a winning tradition. Yeah. We had great teams, great coaches. Like I say, they taught us how to play, how to win, and I can't thank them enough for helping me go to where I've been today. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them.
So you think that they've taught you some life lessons, that you're a FedEx employee, that those life lessons you use in your daily job?
We wouldn't be here today without our coaches. Yeah. All of the coaches in every sport in Moss Point. Every coach that has come through the Moss Point system, they was the best. If you come to Moss Point, you was the best. So I can't thank all the coaches enough in every sport that come through Moss Point, because they was the best. They went out and got winners.
Yep. Well, Gina Green-Taylor, thank you so much for this conversation today. I understand you.
Well, there's one more thing that I would like to do.
Okay. Look at this.
And
look at this. So
one more thing.
So is this your softball jersey?
It is. It is.
It is. I'm impressed. Look at that.
Hey, and it still fits.
Look at that. Look at that.
So there's one more thing that I would like to say to Moss Point.
Okay.
Let's go win some games.